Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So I was tagged by Steve Donahue to do the BookTubers I Love Tag, and this was created by Anthony Andrews. It's a series of like 5 questions or so, and it's a good thing there's questions because if we had to just sit here and talk about the booktubers we love, we'd all be here for hours and hours. There are so many booktubers out there, so many we don't know about. The booktube community is just huge. There are booktubers that we kind of gravitate towards because maybe we read the same things, or we're gravitating towards it because we just kind of like the person on the other end of that camera. It could be that they don't even read what you like, but somehow you have that kind of connection with that person. They're very natural. That's what I tend to like with the booktuber. Someone who's not putting on a character. They're just themselves. They're just having a chat. I don't need a well-structured video. I don't care if you just waffle on. Again, one of my favorite words. Simon at Savage Reads is a great waffler, and I love it. You feel like you're just in a room, having a chat, in front of a fireplace. Okay, fake fireplace. That's the only thing that's fake here. But yeah, I just love that kind of booktuber. So let me go ahead and get started on the tag. The number 1 question is, who was the first booktuber you subscribed to? And that would be Cameron Chaney. At the time when I first came across him, his channel was called Book Movie Guy. I didn't know anything about the booktube community. I was only connected through YouTube because I created an account so I could upload a video of my dog Skippy, and I thought in case my family wanted to see what she's up to, you know, they could tune into that video. But I just kind of was one day poking around YouTube, and this was maybe almost a year after I posted that first video, and I came across this book channel, and I thought, what is this? You know, there's this guy and he's showing the books he bought. Okay. Kind of interesting, and he was filming from his room, his bedroom, and behind him I saw like floor-to-ceiling bookcases full of books, and I just wanted to kind of like hop in the room and start looking on the shelves. And you know, we're all nosy like that when we see bookshelves in the back. Unfortunately, I don't have bookshelves I could really set up in front of, but I was just intrigued. I thought this is an interesting way to, you know, share your love of books, and I started looking at some of the other videos he posted and some reviews and things like that. So this is kind of a neat idea. I wonder if I could do this. I mean, I already kind of know a bit of the technical ability to get a video up on YouTube, having done it already. Let's give it a try. So some 7 years ago now in January, I don't remember the exact date off the top of my head, but I gave it a shot and I did a book haul video. So yeah, so Cameron Chaney, I'll try and put links to these channels if I can. He was my first booktuber I came across. The second question is, who was the most recent booktuber you subscribed to? And I'm actually going to include 2 here because they're really in quick succession. Probably less than a week ago, I subscribed to Carolyns Reading Ramblings. I'm not sure where I came across it. If I hooked up on a comment from one of my videos, or I followed her from another channel. I can't quite remember where I came across her from, so I apologize for that. But I checked out her channel. I've only had a chance to watch a couple of her videos, and I saw one of them where she was showing some Thursday Next series videos by Jasper Fforde. I'm a huge Jasper Fforde fan, so we've already been chatting a little bit about that. So again, I'm just kind of new to watching her channel, so I'm looking forward to kind of seeing some of her back catalog and then seeing what she comes up with going forward. So I had to check out a little bit more of hers. And the other one was Carol's Book Bits, which I literally just subscribed to yesterday. And I hadn't heard of her before. Apparently she's been watching my channel secretly, which I found out in a comment on Twitter. Kazan over at Always Doing answered a tweet from Carla about looking for other booktubers who are into horror, and she recommended my channel. Thank you, Kazan. And that's when Carla said she was already watching my channel. So then I checked out her channel and saw that we have a similar interest, again, with in terms of horror and ghost stories and things like that. So I instantly subscribed, and I've only had a chance to kind of watch her newbie tag and her favorite horror books. Can't agree with the Stephen King. Sorry. So that would not be in my list of favorite horror books. But anyway, we do have a connection with interest in that. So I'm looking forward to seeing some of her other videos. Question number 3. Name the 3 booktubers you love or / want to give a shout out to. For that I went with some of my booktubers that I watch on a fairly regular basis. First one is Vivka over at One Book One Review. She's a slightly older booktuber like myself, so she's been around quite a while. I really love her channel. Her channel named One Book One Review. She reads a book, she does a review on it, and she does detailed reviews of the books. I love the fact that she's a very ambitious reader. She is a bit of a cover buyer. She takes those chances. We all kind of succumb to that, you know, book cover that attracts us, and But she'll just dive right in. She'll see something like, yeah, I'll give that a try, and find some really interesting books from that and shares them with her BookTube community. And through her, I've also come across some books I never would have picked up. She did a really great review on The House of Leaves, which is inspiring me to want to pick it up, but again, it's sitting over there mocking me. I swear I will pick it up one day. Also, she does these letters to the month videos, which are really beautiful. She films over Hanover, Germany, and various other places that she travels to from time to time with her letter to the month, what the month has brought to her or her reading or her life in general with regards to work and stuff. And they're almost very poetic and very soothing, and I really, really enjoy those videos. A very good channel. I definitely recommend you check them out. Another one is a bit different. It's more dealing with my love of manga. This is Andrew Sundoku. He's very into manga and anime, and I just love his enthusiasm with that genre, and it brought that interest of manga to myself as well. And I've found some new series to watch from watching his channel. He's got an amazing library. If you check him out, you'll see just floor-to-ceiling, wall-to-wall manga. And he gets book hauls from various locations and shares them with his community. And doesn't necessarily do like straight out-and-out reviews of things too often. It's more as he's unboxing them, he's talking about the series in general and what he's read so far, kind of, and his feelings for those particular manga and anime. Sometimes does some other kinds of unboxings as well. And yeah, I just really enjoy his channel. He's done a couple vlog videos as well, which I really liked, and I hope he does some more of those. But yeah, there's another booktuber I recommend is Andrew Sundoku. And then finally, Ange over at Beyond the Pages. I forgot if she's from New Zealand or Australia. I feel bad. I should know this. But she's a mother of, I think she has 2 kids. And she does a lot of like classic books and kind of just literary fiction in general. Did a whole video kind of read-along. She does a lot of read-along. She's the one who's the host of the Daphne du Maurier reading project on Goodreads. She did a War and Peace read-along with another booktuber I think isn't filming anymore. But I found out a lot of other books to get into from her channel as well that I probably wouldn't have picked up otherwise. I don't know if I would have ever finally read War and Peace if it wasn't for her read-along. And I'm also enjoying the Du Maurier read-along project as well. And it's just really sweet reading this booktuber. And I enjoy her channel. She does vlogs as well, so you see her reading week, and it's amazing how many books this woman gets through, also being a mother and having to juggle all these things at once. But I really enjoy her channel, so definitely check her out as well. Number 4, if you could meet one booktuber right now, who would it be? That was tough. There's so many I would like to meet. I think Britta Bowler, I saw on her channel, she had talked about would it be lovely to just kind of take her tour and view all these, meet up with all these people. One big gathering would be great, but not being much of a traveler. But for this, I went with Charlie over at DuvetDayDevours. I've been following her channel for quite some time. And again, we share a love of horror, videos as well, yes, and books. That kind of ghostly thriller. We have that very same interest. Every time she does a book haul, I'm just like, okay, add it to my list, add it to my list. So she's guilty of making my TBR get larger every day that she puts a video out. So doesn't necessarily do review videos, but she does kind of do a little bit of a wrap-up from time to time when she's talking about some of these books. Sometimes she reads them before she shows them on a haul, so she'll discuss them right at that moment. Also read some manga and graphic novels too, and I just really enjoyed her channel. So yeah, check Charlie over out at DuvetDayDevours. Number 5, who's your favorite YouTuber who is not a booktuber? And again, I'm going to kind of cheat and pick 2. They're both in the same sort of field, and I enjoy both equally well. They're in the artistic community. And the first one is Peter Draws. He's a quirky fella. I'll show a picture of him. I've got a couple of his art books that he has put out through Amazon. That's a self-portrait of him, and that's Peter right there, kind of peeking out over the top there. He does these ink line drawings. He does a little bit of everything. He'll occasionally experiment with other things like paint and stuff, and even where you etch things in with like what do you call it, like a burning thing, into like skulls and wood and stuff like that. But he does these amazing line drawings full of little details and stuff. There's another cover of one of his books, and they're just absolutely gorgeous. Sometimes they look like technical schematic designs, and he films them as he's drawing them, kind of high speed video, so you're not, and sometimes show it in regular time, which then you see how much time it takes, but when you see him doing it super fast, you're thinking, wow, that's just amazing. So he could do real detailed drawings, or he could do these amazing mandala type drawings, and they're just hypnotizing. And his voice is like an ASMR video you're watching, and you just kind of, you could practically fall asleep to him. It's just so mesmerizing and soothing, and just watching the pen just go and what he's going to come up with. It's just, I really enjoy watching him. And also another YouTuber in the art field is Draw with Jezza. He is an Australian artist. He does a lot of kind of everything. I don't know how to describe him. He's into everything, from sculpting, or he'll try painting. He tried spray painting the other day on a wall. He's doing a 3D creation of a chainmail suit. He's making himself a chainmail suit and sword out of a 3D printer, and he's stitching it all together just to see if he can do it. Lots of kind of cartoon type work, working on a computer and computer graphics, and a little bit of everything. And he has instructional videos, I think, as well, or things you can go through his website and stuff like that. But he's just really enthusiastic and joyous, and I just really enjoy watching him. It just kind of brightens my day. Every once in a while, he brings his young son on, MJ, which is just short for Mini Jezza. We don't know what his real name is, and then just had a newborn girl, and it's just a delight to watch, and what he comes up with is just amazing. So, yeah, those are my two favorite YouTubers outside of the BookTube community. At number 6, it says to tag 14 BookTubers, which was tough to try and do, and tag people that I didn't see that were already tagged on Steve's video. So these are the ones I'm tagging. I'm tagging Cameron Chaney, One Book One Review, DuvetDayDevours, Crflamesfan, Hungry Bookworm, Quigley, Sillars Reads Books, Carolyns Reading Ramblings, Booky Laura, Manga Horder, Beyond the Pages, Elena Makridina, Booksandquirks, and again, Carla's Book Bits. So, and if you're watching this, feel free to do it. Let me know if you enjoyed the video, and if you've heard of any of these booktubers or YouTubers, and who do you watch? Who's your favorites? Let me know down below. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.